We always have her sit first before we send her to the mat. Go to your mat. And then when you send her over, say down. And see how she, we want her closer to the front. She kind of went down right away. So I'm going to say, actually, it's better if you say, okay, walk her a little bit farther. Come on. And then down. There you go. And if your mat is big, like ours is extra big, but you probably have something smaller, it'd be easier for her to plop down in the middle, and it won't be such a huge mat with what you have at your house. So we just start practicing good little downstays where we walk around both ways. Always make sure you walk around both ways. If at any time she gets up, all you have to do is say no. And then you can do this with your foot, and she'll probably see your foot go up like that and just drop down. But originally, I would just gently but firmly do this. There'd be a little bit of pressure on the leash. She'd decide to collapse. I gave her a reward. She would get rewards as long as she stayed down. And every time she got up, it stopped the process. I put her back, and she just learned, hey, why not just stay down the whole time, and then I keep getting rewards. Good. I kind of tricked her into learning the longer downstays that way. And you can do this exercise for 5 minutes or so, easy. And it's a real concentrated 5 minutes of a downstay. If you're walking around her, walking farther away. We're in a big fenced yard here, so I can drop the leash. Good. But of course you can do this anywhere in your house. We have multiple gateways here, so I can leave outside of different gates, which could trigger her to get up. Whenever you're going to do something that's difficult for her to handle, it's okay to remind her what to keep doing. So before I go out here, I'm going to say down. Oh, that was really good. So if she stays there successfully, you come back with your reward. Good. Always put the reward on the mat. She takes it off the mat, not out of your hand. This time I'm going to try a little bit more. Down. And I'm going to try to disappear out the second gate. At least open it up. I'll disappear. Come back. Good. It's a good downstay. She does something exceptional like that, give her an extra big reward. Good. She knows the difference between portions. So if she does something special like that that's hard to do, give her more than you usually would give her. If she's doing simple things like sit or down where there's no distractions, just a little pinch of a reward. If she does something amazing like that, then you give her a couple of big pieces so she knows that she always wants to do that because that's a big deal. Good. So I'm also going to walk inside this house. You want to show me real quick? Hopefully the sun's not in the camera's eyes. I'm going to go inside the house. Down. Yeah, just show her. I'm going to go inside, close the door behind me. Oh, very good. She gets a big fat reward for that one too. Good. Good. So of course, if she's in your house, then you can leave her alone in the living room and go outside. You can knock on the door and do things like that, make noises. We've done all that as well. And you can do this in your backyard, in your front yard, as long as the gate's closed. Or you can just have hold on to the leash or attach a long line like this to her. And you can do it out in your front driveway or wherever, just as long as she's secure and safe on the end of the leash. Good. She's not making any mistakes, which is really good. But if she ever makes a mistake, you say no, stay calm, pick up the leash. If you've dropped the leash, pick it up, and then you just do that. If she leaves the mat, you step into her, do a little left circle, bring her back to where she was, do this. Continue your exercise. No reward. Do whatever you were doing again. She'll be successful probably the second time. Good. She gets a reward. And then you move on. So the byproduct of this exercise is every day she does this, she gets a little bit calmer. And it's great to show off and have her do this in all different situations, but really we're after that byproduct of what this exercise does for her when she's on free time. And this level of concentration Good. Builds up her tolerance to stress, and she'll be able to handle more and more stress as time goes on as you practice with her in this way. And that's what we're really after. No, you stay away from that. I don't know what she thinks that is. So that actually could be a mistake where she's crawling on the mat. So let's pretend she made a mistake, because I wanted to show you how to handle that anyway. Okay. Do a little reset. Come on. Put her back. Be really careful. She's so little, she's afraid of feet. So I've had to be really careful. Maybe instead of being close to her like that, do this from farther away. When you want to take her off the mat, you want to always make sure that she waits till you come back next to her like this. Just like you do out in public. You know, if you have to have her go down in public, you always never call her out of a down stay or sit stay. Always teach her the only way she leaves there is when her owner comes back to get her. So she's going to wait until you come back next to her, which is really the only safe way to do it in real life anyway. And then you just pat your leg and say, okay. She come off the mat, sit. Always have her sit before you release her, because we don't want her launching out of a downstay and taking off. That's why everything starts and ends with a calm sit stay. So you lean over, pat her chest and say, go. And she's free.